Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Shit. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing alright. Enjoying their day, nice and lovely, one might say. You know, it's funny. Yesterday, sorry for the late upload, by the way. I did that thing where I accidentally uploaded the video past midnight, and so it automatically schedules any upload past midnight to be next day. So I was like, oh, schedule it for March 2nd. I uploaded it thinking I'm going to schedule this for March 2nd, 7 a.m. Nope, I was wrong. It was a March 3rd, 7 a.m. And I was just so tired when I recorded and it was uploading last night. I just happened to not realize, so that's all me. My apologies. Anyways, hope everyone's doing alright. Enjoying their day nice and lovely style. Me, I am chilling, as one might say. A little tired, and by a little I mean I'm still pretty tired. I just woke up, man. I'm gonna be real chill. I just woke up. And not to sound like I don't care, but a part of me woke up and was like, all right, record an Isaac episode. So when you gotta go do whatever it is you gotta do today, and then you get back home, you don't have to record an Isaac episode. You can just straight up fucking, you can just go back to play Wilds. I was an idiot and I only made 2 episodes for Isaac, but I should have made like 3 or 4 when I recorded them. When I did all the bunch recordings in preparation for Wilds, I should have done like 3 or 4 episodes. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's all I'm addicted to right now. Anyways though, last episode was talking about Wilds. I will not bore y'all with the details once more. So you guys don't gotta worry about Tony being like, oh, he's raving about the game again. No, don't worry, it's okay. You know, my bad. I understand. Maybe you guys don't want to hear me talk about that all the time. All the time, you know? I feel like I've had 2 Monster Hunter related episodes come out in a close proximity to each other. Maybe. Can we close Discord real quick? Give me a second. My apologies, y'all. I just had to pause the recording real quick. For some reason, the Discord like overlay was permanently stuck on my screen, and it was like, would you like to record to your stream to your friends? And it's like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro, not really, because first off, I'm recording this mad early in the morning. All right, for me, mad early in the morning. Not to give TMI, but I would have recorded this earlier, but I low-key had to take like God's, you know, I was God's strongest soldier on the porcelain throne, one might say. And I can only really be like, it's just because of fucking my ass went to go get food yesterday, and I'm gonna be real, I'd overeaten or something like that. I don't know. Nah, I don't think I overate that crazy, because I wasn't like horribly full. I think it was the contents of what I ate. I went to this place that serves Chicago style deep dish pizza, really good, and I ate myself what, it was 2 slices of the thin crust that we ordered, and then 1 slice, not even 1, because my ass was low-key kind of full after the 2 thin crust because I had eaten earlier in the day. Not even like, yo, this is impossible. What was that? I ate like the last third of a thin crust of a deep dish slice. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ate like the last third of a deep dish slice, and then I was like, all right, I'm calling it a day, bro. I ate enough, and I didn't even feel full. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even feel that full, because I then proceeded to have to go house it again. So my ass was dry. I mean, granted, my ass was driving there. I was like, my stomach feels kind of funny, but nothing bad happened, nothing crazy happened, you know? Don't worry, I didn't fucking shit my pants or anything, but I was just like, might have to use the bathroom when I get there. And usually you think that's that, you know? In my mind, usually I think that's that, all right? Like, oh, there's a rumbling in my tummy. All right, just gotta go. Boom, I'm clean now. I'm perfect, yeah? That's the thought process in my mind. Turns out that wasn't the fucking case. Turns out, woke up this morning, I was just like, man, my bad. Once again, I don't want to give TMI or anything, you know? There's some things shouldn't be spoken of or some shit, low key, you know? Not to be that guy, that you guys know the guy I'm talking about. Like, cause low key, it's kind of true. I'm gonna be honest. I say not to be that guy, but I low key am that guy. Is like the internet and not taking accountability, like, has one made people start saying absolutely vile things without repercussions, and two, where like, you know, what happened to shame? You feel me? Not to say you should be ashamed of everything you fucking do or something like that, but like, people will just say some of the craziest, damn near, you know, sexual harassment level stuff to someone or about someone, and then it's just kind of like, where has shame gone? You know, y'all be saying anything. Y'all literally be saying anything, bro. What's up with this? It baffles me. You feel me? Not to be that guy, but I low key am gonna be that guy. It baffles me the way, like, the things some people say about other people. It just makes me be like, bro, you gotta. Oh my god, I'm sorry if you heard my alarm go off. I need to turn off my alarms. Give me a second. But it's just, you know, it's just crazy the certain things people say, the how hard people will thirst over a human being, you know. it's a, I don't think being okay. Maybe it is, I don't know. I am not suited to be the guy to answer this, but I was thinking, like, maybe being thirsty isn't that bad, you know? Like, maybe there's some exceptions to the rule, as they say. But, oh, Curse of the Blind, that sucks. But, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If you told me to name you Tony, what are these exceptions to the rule? What are said exceptions to the rule of being a thirsty human being? I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I don't think thirsting after someone is kind of bad or horrible. I guess it just depends on how you interact with them. You know, if you're thirsting after them, making like unwanted remarks or something, like, you know, stuff like that, then maybe, you know, then I'm like, okay, that might be kind of bad. But mostly what I see is just, you know, people will say absolutely vile things. Like, one of the ones I've seen, I forgot what it was. It was like, I would drag my balls through NSFW warning, as you know, as if whatever Tony talks about all the time, it's an NSFW. But for any curious individuals, what I'm about to say here might seem kind of crazy, and you might think like, wow, he really said that shit. But like, I've seen one that'd be like, I would drag my balls through what, like, you know, like 50 miles of glass just to hear you. And I'm quoting this shit from a tweet. You just gotta realize, I would drag my balls through 50 miles of glass to hear you fart through a fucking walkie-talkie or some shit. And it's just like, what the fuck are we saying now? You know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, what the fuck is wrong with you? Cause normal humans don't talk like this, you feel me? Oh, I'm not normal. That's what makes me so quirky. That's what makes you stand out so much. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. It's making me pretty fucking uncomfortable. You know, you're like, dog. Like, you know, what a lovely thing to say. You should type this out and read it to your family members when you get the chance, you know? Print this out and read it to your family members when you get the chance. It's crazy to say that that is one of the more reasonable takes that I've ever seen on a 4chan thread ever, but it was from a screenshot. I don't want to be like browsing 4chan like that. 4chan, I think I used to like kind of slightly browse it in high school for, what was it? It was not like the /B, the random board, because literally anything goes on there. I would be on S4S, which is like shit 4chan says, which is literally just like the entire board is literally just people low-key just posting about anime and shit. It's really funny. It's always the same things too. It's like it's always the same anime. Oh, Brimstone. It's always like the same anime characters. It's some like pink creature with blue hair. I don't necessarily know her name or whatever, but that's just how I remember. But like, bro, you know, like one of the most reasonable screenshots I've ever seen about any individual on 4chan was a screenshot of some guy in response to, I don't even know what the original like actual message was, but it was just some guy typing up a response to another dude on 4chan. And his response was, "What a perfectly normal thing to say. You should print this out and read it aloud to your family next time you see them." And low key, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's kind of what's kept me in check. Not kept, okay, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy because it sounds like, oh, Tony, you be having some fucking radical ass takes. And no, it's more so kept me in line when it comes to like, you know, just having my thoughts, you feel me, about certain things. Where like, you know, it's kind of like, wow, this kind of sucks. Or like I look at a thirst trap, you know, not a thirst trap, a thirsty comment on like a fucking, you know, random woman cosplay post. And then you get people, you know, it's so crazy. I don't know what it is. All right, maybe someone can enlighten me on this. One of like the 7 virtues or whatever. But if you ever see any cosplay about a woman, or like about any woman cosplaying a character, it goes one of two ways. It either A, is someone making the most devious remark about the woman being like, I need you, you know, I want you, that type of shit, like bro is horny, or it's bro being the biggest misogynist you've ever seen in your life. Potentially both in the same if you're somehow lucky enough, you know. You'll get both remarks in the same oh my god, he sucks. Oh my god, he's taking damage like a dumbass. He sucks. If you're lucky enough, quote unquote, you'll somehow manage to get both you know, both sides of the coin in the same comment, you know. And it's just like, what's wrong with y'all? One, you know, what is wrong with you guys? Just a little thought I had, you feel me? Just a little thought I had, not to sound too crazy or anything. It's jarring, I guess. Jarring would be a way of thinking, you know? That would be a word to use. But it's like, that shit was not worth it. That shit was not worth it. Just slime me. I thought my ass could fit through there. I was kind of dumb in thinking that. Whatever. We live and we live, you know? Live and let die. To quote Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I hit my microphone, my bad. Dude, my biggest fear is accidentally hitting. Oh my god, did I check my microphone? Oh no. Have mercy. Oh my god. Oh my god, sorry, I just had to double check. I realized I'm telling y'all, I'm tired. I woke up and was like, all right, back to the fucking recording. Just start that bitch up. Sorry. I didn't want to curse. Sorry, I don't care. We're deep in the video now. I know cursing is bad for like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm not a fucking like a rebel, or I'm not like, oh, Tony is so based for this take here, you know. You got to be self-aware about a few things, you know. That's one thing that I think that I am very knowledgeable. Not necessarily knowledgeable, but you know, I have more experience, I guess, kind of with this than most people to a degree, but I don't know why. I feel like with the things I say, I'm very self-aware about it, you know? Maybe it's because I'm like kind of critical of myself, maybe sometimes. That shit was just a bomb. What the fuck happened? Maybe it's because I'm like super critical about myself all the time, so I'm always like, I'm literally always keeping like an extra eye on me, myself, just so I can, you know, just to hear what a real one gotta say. Nah, I'm fine. You know, just I guess just to, I don't know. I'm very critical of myself, so I always be thinking about everything everything I say. So I feel like because of that, anytime I say like honestly anything, there's a part of my brain that's very self-aware about like what I'm saying, implications, you know, stuff like that. You feel me? And I don't want to shit on people, you know. Nah, it's like, never mind. I don't want to shit on people. So I'm very like choice on my words, I guess. I don't want to shit on individuals, you know, I should say. But certain people that slight me deserve a punishment worse than death. And being mentioned in a Tony video is definitely worse, a punishment worse than death. Oh, God damn it! Sorry, I kind of lost track. But, you know, that's why I don't know. I feel like I'm always like thinking about what I say, like almost all the fucking time. So I'm very like, I realize the way I say certain things, or if I say certain words, it can have an implication in some people's minds. And so I gotta be mindful of that. I gotta be very mindful of my good cousin, one might say. Bro is just quoting Auntie Diaries by Kendrick Lamar. He has lost his mind. Bro has actually lost his fucking marbles. What is he talking about? Okay, but my apologies. I'm so sorry. I literally have just only been rambling, and I don't think like any actual words have gotten out of my mouth. But I think when I first started doing these videos, a little part of me was kind of worried of like, oh, if I start cursing a lot in the videos, then it's not going to get picked up. One, you know, like it's not going to get picked up in the YouTube algorithm like that. And then I'm gonna miss out on all these viewers or whatever, you know. That's what a part of me was thinking. And now, to be completely real with you, I don't hate y'all. You know, you guys are great. I appreciate any and all support given my way. But I'm gonna be real. I do not really give a fuck about like, oh Tony, we're gonna fucking snipe your video. You know, you're not gonna get any views on your video if you say this, because we're gonna push the algorithm to not do that. I'm gonna be fucking honest with you, bro. I could really give less of a fuck. You get me? I just don't really care that much. You know, this is background noise for me, dog. It don't even matter what I say, truth be told, 90% of the time. But like, I don't know, I've spoken on this. I don't want to speak on this anymore. Also for fear of coming off like, once again, I am self-aware that this kind of comes off as like oh, Tony's just like a nonchalant cool guy. Bro don't even care, you know. Bro don't even care about how many views he gets. Oh, look at me, mister, I'm so fucking special. It's just like, it's not how I want it to come off, but it's probably how it's gonna be perceived. You feel me? Have mercy. Okay. And it's just like, bro, check please, question mark. Sorry. There's some brain rot stuck in my head. I've been kind of brain rotted recently. I don't even think I've been watching any more TikToks than normal, truth be told. I think I don't know. The terms have just stuck in my head, you know. There's just one that I can't get out of my head. It's this fucking, oh, shoop de whoop. It's, oh, I realized we're rocking base damage. I forgot shoop de whoop scales with damage. So in my mind, I'm like, that's gonna be very good because we got some solid damage. Checked? No, we do not. No, the fuck we do not. We are rocking base default. There we go. But like, I'm just, you know, I understand how, you know, not even how, just words I use can be not misinterpreted, because I feel like it's hard to misinterpret someone being like, I don't give a fuck about views. You know, you feel me? I don't want to actually, you can misinterpret it, because this thought just came into my mind. I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, I don't care about my views. Oh, I don't really give a darn. And then people are like, oh my god, this guy's so fucking, he's so humble. My humble king, my humble Tony streamer, YouTuber. I'm not a streamer anymore. My humble Tony YouTube video YouTuber. He don't even care about views. He doesn't do this for views. He does it for the love of the game. Because I understand, trust me. I am self-aware enough to know there are people out there that like talk like that. You know, they're like, oh, I don't really do this for views. I do this for myself, yada this, yada that. But in actuality, it's like they're very, you know. You feel me? It's, oh my god, hold on, we're going back full circle. Tony's going back full circle. Watch this. Those individuals are the kind of people that will like put up a facade. You feel me? Maybe at some point this will happen, or maybe this has happened to someone whose whole thing was they originally started doing something, whatever, for the love of the game. They became known as the guy who like does this, and so they fit into that, not persona or stereotype might be the term, but you know, they realize this is how people perceive me, this is how people are gonna perceive me. This is a reverse stars card? A reverse stars card? We just unlocked this bad boy. All right, I'm about to show y'all what the hell a reverse stars card does. I did mention it a few episodes back, but just for any uninitiated, a reverse stars card gets rid of the first item you got, you know, your oldest item, and it will give you 2 items in return in the pool of whatever room you use it in. So I'm going to get rid of betrayal. I'm going to get 2 secret room items in return. Fucking Arky. Oh my god. I have tarot cloth. I have tarot cloth. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my fucking god. Well, I mean, you saw what happened. You don't need me to fucking break it down for you, bro. If you do, tarot cloth makes it so whatever card you use has double the effect. We got rid of 2 of our oldest items, betrayal and the toothpicks, and we got a whole bunch of shit for it. So I'm gonna be real with you, we don't fucking complain. And because we have Arky now, I think if we shit, I only have some good unlocks like written down for this guy. I don't know what else is really good on this guy, because I low-key don't want to maybe go for unlocks if it's gonna give us something like actually horrible, you know? So we're gonna be careful. We're gonna be careful, but we can. I don't want to be that guy, but like we can low-key kind of stop paying too much attention to the run. No, we can't. No, we can't. We can't, because Tony is notoriously fucking amazing at managing to throw some of the easiest, most fucking catered for his stupid ass runs. You feel me? I know you guys have that thought in your brain too. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I understand. I know y'all have that thought in your brain. Wanna know how I know? I have that thought in my brain all the fucking time, where I'm like, this run was so good, how did I manage to fuck this up? I gotta be brain dead or something, right? There's gotta be like something mixed up with the chords or some shit. There we go. I was hoping to do Delirium on this guy, however, we are 20 minutes into the run. And we're barely depths 2, so we're already missing Boss Rush 1. Not to say if you miss Boss Rush, you can't get, not Delirium. Not to say, I meant to do Hush. I want to do Hush on this. Not to say if you miss Boss Rush, that means Hush is pretty much guaranteed not happening. But, I mean, it's a fucking, there's a chance, you know? It's not out of the cards, is all I'm saying. Not out of the cards for something like that to happen. And so I'm trying my best, you feel me? Nothing. Alright. Blow these up, please. Next game. Alright, let's just fight. If we can get like an enemy kill with a Thame proc in front of the thing, that would do crazy damage for the group. You feel me? For the group. What is he talking about? Pro's lost his mind. Alright, I think we need to go lamb. So actually we're gonna go the negative route, which kind of sucks, I'm gonna be real. Because I hate the negative route. You guys have seen me throw so many fucking runs to Satan. It's not even funny. Honestly, you could make a compilation of it and it would be embarrassing more than fucking anything. But it's true. I have thrown kind of too many runs to Satan for it to be like acceptable, you know? I low-key gotta like you gotta slime me out or something, bro. I'm drowsy. Son of a bitch. You know what I hate? Isaac Gamers Rejoice. I hate that an I'm excited pill lasts the entire floor. Or like, I'm excited doesn't even last the entire floor. It lasts like a time limit. Like, I'm excited can last like fucking like 30 minutes. That's not true. like 2 minutes or some shit. You know, it'll just randomly happen. I'm drowsy is purely one room only. Shit is mad annoying. Dude, I hate these guys. Let's blow this up so I can use a key. I just realized if I want to do Hush, I should be saving keys because I don't need to, but opening those item rooms in those chests could be very useful. So let's be careful with that. Sorry, I got really Isaac built all of a sudden, but you know, I don't want to like rub off the wrong way as that kind of guy who's just like, I mean, I've told you guys before, I low-key kind of care about how I'm perceived by certain individuals, but also at the same time, I'm low-key a chill guy who don't really give a fuck. You understand? If my friend Josh is watching this, I know he wants to fucking skin me right now. Absolutely hates that meme. I don't blame him. It got crazy popular all of a sudden out of nowhere, and the guy's face was like just kind of meant to be like, I want to punch this dude. You feel me? Maybe you don't feel me. Maybe you guys have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Maybe y'all have not heard of this chill fella, one might say. If not, you're missing out. You're missing out on bro, low-key. Oh my god. This is so good. I don't have to get, what's the word? Cuban meat. Or ball of bandages. Mr. Dolly, thank the Lord. Only one spirit heart? Come on, Mr. Dolly. You could have paid out a little better for your boy. We are 2/3 Leviathan, really good. Identifies all pills, converts all good pills into bad pills. Eating a stat down pill grants 0.6 damage. Eating other bad pills spawns a black heart. I have to. What was the point? That sucks. Cause I was thinking like bad trip, that's gonna damage me, but it's gonna spawn a black heart. So like, honestly, if we're looking at it like order operations, not order operations, fucking, it's not gonna do shit. In the end, it didn't do shit, you know? I'm not complaining actually. Thinking about it. I should be happy that I was able to not lose a heart on a bad trip pill. The reason I wanted to grab that bad PhD, I know, might seem like a bad idea. We are fucking very low on HP. However, I wanted to grab bad PhD because I knew we had a shot speed down pill up here. And epic fetus. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my good godness. I have no comment. I have no comment. What do you want me to say, you know? What can I say? You just gotta see it. You see the shoes, you see the money. Perfect sell. Real ass boss ass gamer, one might say, you know? You don't need me to fucking spit it out for you, bro. Epic Fetus with this shit is fire. But yeah, you know. What was I saying? Look, I kind of do slightly care about how I'm perceived by people. I've mentioned this before. I'm very self-critical. So, you know. But that part of me comes second to like any other fucking part of me. You know, like the part of my human psyche that cares or gives a fuck about like how people perceives me comes second to how to treat others. You feel me? It just sucks being self-aware, you know? Like, not to be that guy or whatever, but like in my mind, it kind of does suck to be like self-aware about something like this. Because I'm gonna be real. I want to do good, you know? It's like a moral dilemma, one might fucking say, in some weird kind of way. I understand the way people perceive you is not something you can change. And so in my mind, I'm kind of like, I should forget about it. But I'm also not the kind of person who's like super obsessed, I guess one might say, with like self-image, where a part of me is like, this way that people perceive me, like I have to switch it up because of I have to do good in order to like, you know, appear as someone who does good. And it sucks because I don't want, you know, in my mind, how I think about it, I don't think there should be a reason to do good other than just, you know, don't be a dickhead. You feel me? You shouldn't need like some moral obligation to you know, to do good or to not do bad. Or maybe that's maybe I don't know. I'm getting my words mixed up. You know, you should be morally obligated to do good. That's kind of like the words I'm thinking of. You should be like morally obligated to do good, because why the fuck would you, you know, do bad? One, why would you be an asshole to someone when you could just be kind? Oh, please. Oh, all right. That took priority. That sucks. We have lost the run. I want y'all to know this. Because I'm gonna be real with you, as good as this run is, my ass should not have grabbed that bad PhD pill. I was hoping we'd get more bad pills, and I'm gonna be honest with you, we did not. And now we have lost the run. We haven't lost the run, actually, but, you know, I only have one extra life as Mr. Lazarus over here. There's a good chance we die in this fucking fight just because of bullet hell. Plus, I have to manage my own aim with this. So, say our condolences to this run, to this hush, at least. If I'm lucky, if I R key and I don't manage to throw the first fucking floor, we might be able to pull out a solid delirium and lamb kill still. But as far as hush goes, I think we might be screwed. You feel me? Alright, I'm very fucking locked in on this fight. I'm trying not to die once again. Son of a bitch. Alright. Not if I lock in though. Not if I lock in though. Not if I lock in though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Empty vessel. Alright. Low key, I got hush out of the way. And in that fucking scenario, I do not give a damn if we fucking die. No. I'm gonna be real with you. The stupid man route would be keep fucking going. We got Arky. We got Arky. The brain dead route would have been to keep going because completion mark. We already got the timed completion mark. Might as well Arky now for the sake of keeping myself alive. You feel me? There's no need to put the actual integrity of this run at risk because I feel some obligation to fucking, what's the word? To have to min-max Arky to its fullest potential. Because I'm gonna be real with you, if I felt the need to min-max Arky and I made the decision to keep going, beat Satan, fight Delirium, and just hope along the way I don't die, that was a dumb idea. Because if I did die, then guess what? I would die with an Arky in my hand. How do you die with an Arky in your pocket, bro? That is some embarrassing levels of fucking misplay there. Feel me? A damage up, a speed down. But a luck up, I'll take it. We have mom's contact, so we freeze enemies sometimes. Not that it matters, if they're not frozen, they're immediately obliterated by the power of the fucking sun over here. Swallowed penny. What does this do again? Louse? I'll take Louse. I like it. It's not God's greatest item, or God's greatest trinket, but the blue flies help sometimes. Whenever. The blue flies are goated, you know? They don't need me to tell you that. Car battery. Really good, I'll buy it. We got to get our numbers back up on that. So, you know, actually, we're going to take Swallowed Penny. We will be taking more damage. Not by choice, but I'm just kind of, you know, you've seen Tony play. You don't need fucking me to tell you that bro is known to get hit on occasion. But my ass will be taking more damage. No, I will not apologize for it. But anyways, okay. Back to the fucking, not philosophy, but whatever the hell I'm speaking on. You should do good. Just out of the kindness of your heart, but in general, you should be a better person. You know, that's what I think. I don't know. Call me fucking crazy. The world's bravest man says, be kinder, you know? But in low key, in my heart, that's what I feel, you know? But I'd be lying to y'all if a part of me in my mind didn't think, you know, it's a self-doubt part because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like my number one rule in life, you know, I got, some people have like rules in life or whatever. For me, the way I go about my day is I try not to disturb people. But if I know you, you know me, or like, you know, you're someone new, I'm not gonna be a dickhead. I will actively avoid being a dickhead because, you know, first off, one, why the fuck would you? You know, why would you be a dickhead? But also two, you know, it just wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be correct to be an asshole to someone for no reason. You feel me? That's how it is in my heart. So, and I try my best to be a good person, a good, kind person. But there's always these certain times. Anytime I take an action that in my heart, I'm like, this is like, I'm helping someone. A part of me in my heart is like, I'm helping someone. This is a good thing. I would be completely wrong and lying to y'all if a little part of me in my brain wasn't at sometimes like, you're only doing this to seem good, you know? And it's like some internal dilemma, you know, some moral quandary or whatever. But a part of me sometimes thinks that, where it's like, what if I am only doing this just so I can appear to be a kind person, you know? But I guess, I'm gonna be real with you, I'm gonna be honest. I guess, you know, it's a bad thing, you know? And I guess it is a bad thing, you know? Sucks. But to defend myself in this situation where I have not been accused of anything, you know, I'm just talking out loud. I guess to sort of defend myself if I were to have to fucking defend myself in the situation here. You know, you could say actions speak louder than words, you know? Whatever the intentions behind your fucking actions are, as long as you don't fucking act on them or something, I guess, to a degree, then it's not that bad. You know, if being kind to someone means, or if appearing to be a good person means being kind, then I guess that's kind of not that bad. In appearing to be kind, you are being kind, you know? I don't know, I guess it depends on which one you do. Leviathan, which means we get flight. Awesome. I'm not sure. I'm not, honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not the guy to be sorting through this moral dilemma of sorts, you feel me? I am just some dude playing Isaac on the internet, you know? This kind of dilemma, or this kind of like topic you speak on is like, you know, you speak on with people you know with like a sense of, you rise to the escalator with a sense of purpose, you feel me? This is the kind of shit that you like speak on maybe with people you know. Or, I don't know, it's good to have some internal monologue or dialogue to a degree. Because then, you know, it makes you think or whatever. Think about whatever the hell you want. You feel me? I'm having the convo with myself, I might say. Alright, give me a second, y'all, actually. Yeah, give me 1 sec. My apologies, y'all. In case you don't know, I was just gone for like an hour. I wouldn't expect y'all to know. I wouldn't expect y'all to have insight on what goes on in my life. But yeah, my apologies. I had to go do something. But oh, I remember. I mentioned it before. I said I had to go do something, and then hopefully when I get back, I'll be able to play Wilds. Still recording. Not against the recording, obviously. I love making Isaac content, but I have an addiction to Monster Hunter Wilds that needs to be satiated, so let's get this done, one might say. You know? Hello? Who's alive? That ought to do it. But, you know, I'm just like, honestly, I low-key kind of forgot where I left off. I slightly remember. I think I was talking about, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Something about life, Roblox or something. You guys remember? Being a good person, man. Look, okay, I kind of remember now. Look, alright, so I was thinking about this. I had some time to think about this. But essentially, it kind of just comes down to, I don't think you need to just be good people, you know, just be good people. And it kind of sucks that I have that thought in my brain sometimes of like, oh, if I'm only doing this to, you know, in my mind, I'm like, oh, you're full of self-doubt, Tony. You're only doing this so you can appear to look good. You know, you can appear to be a nice person. But I'm kind of thinking about it, and it's like, I haven't necessarily done bad, so I guess I don't necessarily see the issue, at least not too much with it. But I think I'm just kind of being like super hard on myself, personally. I think that might be what's going on. It's like, I think I'm just kind of way too hard on myself right now. Why? I don't know. You know, it's just how I am as a human being. That's just what Tony does, unfortunately. And he's been doing it for God knows how long. A few years now, one might say. But, you know, yeah, just, you know, be good people. You know, don't need to be a dickhead to people. Shit like that. And, you know, help other people out. I will say, you know, just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm feeling myself not only with self-doubt about like being a good person, or like am I a good person, you know? Curious, bro. I'm curious. You feel me?
I found pills.
Whatever. Anyways, my apologies. let's steer away from the topic, just not because it's like, oh, this topic's too real to handle, you know, this is too real a topic for a fucking YouTube video, but more so the fact that, like, what? I forgot, you know, I was gone for an hour. How can I expect myself to hop back in and speak on this topic after literally being away from it for like an entire hour because I was doing something? But you know, just if anything, I could kind of tell a story what the hell was happening. Fucking dude, it sucks. I went out you know, never mind. I went somewhere. That's all you guys need to know. I went somewhere, and this place I went to, I was like, okay, let me use the bathroom here. You know, I'm like, man, I kind of got to use the bathroom. Let me go to the bathroom. I fucking walk my ass over to where the bathroom would be. I check, out of order, restroom under construction. And then in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh God, there's like almost no place nearby that like has a restroom. The closest place was like the public library. So I look up, okay, let me look up the public library. When does the public library open up? Library opens up at take the speed down just for the damage up. Down. Library opens up at 12. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I can wait until 12. So I had to freaking what's the word I'm thinking of? My ass got in the car and I was like, all right, well, I gotta leave this place now because I gotta go. I gotta use the bathroom, man. You know, not to give TMI. But I was like, bro, I gotta use it. You know, muscle man, I gotta use it. So I freaking instead I'm like, okay, I think there's a McDonald's nearby, and I fucking go to the McDonald's, dude, and oh my God, it was awful, bro. Like, remember how before I've spoken on fast food places kind of suck now, and shit like that, you feel me? Dude, this was like a new tier of bad, because I went to the McDonald's, and honestly, I don't want to be this kind of guy, but it's, you know, you know what? No. Because this, honestly, it sucks to say, but I'd be lying to y'all if I didn't say I've had this. But like, you know, the inner kind of like fed up with certain things comes out of me on certain times, and this just so happened to be one of those times. Usually, I'ma kind of go with the flow. I don't really, you know, like shit happens, all that. Essentially, what I'm saying is, if it wasn't for the fact that I had to take a shit, then I would not have given a fuck about this, really. But when I went to go use, when I went to go to the fucking McDonald's, I look at the door on the fucking restroom and it says for paying customers only. So in my mind, I'm assuming they're probably gonna like, you know, I'm like, I'll probably like need to ask them for a code or some shit. So what I do is I literally just, I have negative. Let's take Polaroid. Oh, decisions. So I, you know, I go to the kiosk because there's no one at the front. Literally no one at the front. There are like 6 people in the back cooking up food or doing whatever, taking orders at the drive-thru. But there is literally 0 people at the front. So I just ordered through the kiosk. And then wait for my food to come in, you know? And in my mind, it's here was the game plan. Honestly, I'm gonna let y'all know here was the game plan. You guys can make fun of me or be like, this might be best course of action. The game plan was, I was like, all right, paying customers only. Here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna order a hash brown. I literally ordered just one singular hash brown at the kiosk, and I was like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna order a hash brown. They're gonna give me the hash brown, but I can't, like, when they give me the hash brown, I can't ask them, hey, can you open the bathroom? It's like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna leave the hash brown out? You know, what if someone like just snatches it or something? Or I'm not taking it in the bathroom with me. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna grab the hash brown. I'm gonna eat the hash brown. And then I'm just gonna eat, like, I'm gonna eat that shit real quick, you know, just get it nice and quick, you know, done. It's just one hash brown. How long can one hash brown take? And then after I eat the hash brown, I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna walk up to the counter again, wait for the lady to come back and be like, hey, what's wrong? I'm thinking of. Hey, can you open up the bathroom? So she saw me pay. She knows I paid because she handed me my order, and then I'll be like, hey, I gotta use the bathroom. Can you open it up? Instead, what happened was I got my food. I then proceeded to eat the hash brown, and then I shit you not, for the next 5 minutes while I was like, literally, this might be TMI, it might be kind of nasty, I don't give a fuck, it's part of the story. Literally for the next 5 minutes, I could, like, you know, in my mind, I'm like, it passed. I literally kind of don't even need to use the bathroom anymore. I can just wait until I get home. You know, it's like a fit of like your stomach being like, bro, you gotta go now or something bad's gonna happen. But you have to, trust me, I'm trained in the art of never using the bathroom in high school. Like those high school public bathrooms, and waiting till I got home. So at a certain point you get trained in the art of holding it in, which may or may not be bad for like your colon or, you know, just active bodily functions. But I hold it in, I'm just like, all right, I'm good, you know? Negative. I hold it in, I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm fine, I don't have to worry anymore. I am saved, one might say. Because I don't have to use the bathroom anymore. But I was already there, so I was like, so, you know, in my mind, I'm just like, all right, I gotta use it. But like, then I was like, oh, it kind of went away. But I'm just like, I think for the betterment of everyone, just to make sure it's good for me, I think I should still just use the bathroom. So, midnight snack, not bad. I don't like this room. Okay, perfect. I just didn't want to fight anything, you feel me? Curse of the Tower, who the hell wants that? So, in my mind, I'm just like, all right, for the betterment, I'm just gonna say, I'm not holding it in. I'm still gonna use the bathroom. So, the plan's still action, you know? The course of action, still the same. Wait for the lady to come back so I can be like, hey, can you open the bathroom? You know, I have my receipt. I'm a paying customer. She saw me use the bathroom. Or she didn't see me use the bathroom. She saw me, you know, pick up my thing. So I'm like, all right, I'm a paying customer there. I'm not gonna get this whole thing of like, oh, you gotta, you know, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, whatever BS, you know? So, I'm waiting there at the front kiosk. Not even at the front kiosk. I'm waiting there at the front counter. What seems like another 5, 6, 7 minutes passes by. Not a soul even comes up to the counter. And it's not like they can't like see or anything, you know. It's not like they can't see. It just felt like no one was even looking in that direction, because I literally, out of like, I look to my left, I see them. I see like 6 different, that's how I knew. I was like, they got like hella people in the back, because I literally saw like 6 different people going back and forth through the vision, like in the little like part where you can see through the kitchen. Like, see 6 people going back and forth. Not a soul, not an interaction, not a like a, oh, how can I help you, or like, once again, I don't really give, I do not care if someone's like, I don't need people to go up to me and be like, oh, how can I help you, you know, like, you do whatever it is you gotta do, man, obviously. But in this scenario where I'm like, I kind of gotta take a shit, this is where I'm like, you know, some acknowledgement even, you know, because like I low-key gotta use it, bro. So like, the quicker y'all can get me out of here, the better it's gonna be for everyone. You feel me? That's my exact thought process. Is I'm just like, please, let's just make this quick, because like I don't want to cause a scene. You know, I'm not gonna cause a scene where I'm gonna be like, you know, like, what's going on? How come no one's open? Not like that. I don't want to cause. I mean, I don't want to publicly use the restroom. You feel me? In, you know, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna outright say it. I'm not trying to shit myself, bro. So just if you guys could please, you know, and maybe acknowledge me just so I can use the bathroom, that would be great. But no, nothing happens. And only, literally only when, what's it called? Only when someone actually comes out, because there were people waiting for an order. They come out to actually like, oh, they had to go to the front in order to like give the people who ordered at the kiosk their food. That's where I'm like, hey, I don't want to be a bother, but would it be possible to unlock the restroom? And she's like, yeah, sure. And then, you know, it goes through. It goes through, like, she opened the restroom. Sick nasty. And it's really weird. It's like a push of a button kind of deal, you feel me? I don't know if you guys know about this, but like to open the restroom, you like, there's like literally a button at the front counter to the left. You just click it, boom. It unlocks the bathroom, because otherwise it's like locked. It's one of those like bathrooms where like you can just like push to open it, you know, like there's no handle, you just push the door open, but it's like actively locked until someone hits the button. So in my mind, I was just like, you know, like I gotta use it though. And it kind of sucks because like, you know, whatever. But I'm gonna be real with you, maybe the first time I could have just said, whenever someone came up, I could have just been like, I could have lied, you know? I was too, I took it to heart. I took the must be a paying customer to use the bathroom to heart, where I was like, you know what? I gotta like, they gotta actively see that I'm buying something. Instead, what if instead I should have just, you know, whenever someone went up to the front counter, I just stood there and be like, hey, can I may I use the bathroom? And they're like, oh yeah, sure. And then I just get out of the bathroom, walk away. Walk away, bro. You know, they never gotta worry about me using it anymore. About me, you know, like I just didn't pay. I just didn't pay. What if I did that? You know? One might say, oh, to stick it to the man, Tony, you should have done that. And you know what I gotta say to that? Low key, you real for that. But you know, I don't like doing bad things. so I paid. Anyways, we got Delirium. We got everything on the checklist I actually needed. We got Pandora's Box, Lamb, Empty Vessel, Hush, and Compound Fracture, Delirium. That's awesome. I want to thank y'all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, I greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on the time reviewing this. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.